Good morning, this is Captain Brian with Boativation, and this morning's edition of Get Boativated. I want to talk to you a little bit about our trip. I'm actually up in Tennessee right now, just outside of Pigeon Forge. We got some great plans. We got some hikes planned up for some waterfalls up in the Smoky Mountains, and working on going, going to Dolly World's Stampede dinner on Wednesday night, and some cool things going on up here. But I want to talk to you, but it's a great place to come out and get your mindset, vent off what your daily work is, forget about what's going on, and enjoy the nice weather. And the day that we got going on here is like 75 degrees is the planned high for today. Been down to the 50s at night. Absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, I want to talk to you a little bit about our kind of experiences, and I talk a little bit about business and value and money, and I kind of keep it on that theme because I get these experiences where I'm going out with these people, and you go to a restaurant. It's a small little restaurant, mom and pop restaurant, and there's a couple people sitting in there, and they had good reviews, so I went to check it out, and nicely priced. It wasn't crazy over expensive. It wasn't the cheapest restaurant on the menu either. But what I noticed was a little different about it. They're trying to sell value, and you want to get the best value for your money. And as a service industry person, you should be selling the value versus trying to be the best price in town, but offer the best value, the best food quality, the best service there. And the food was delicious. They had some great stuff on the menu. But the downfall was that they only had They had one person in the kitchen, maybe a second person helping with dishes and whatnot. And the server was trying to be the bartender and the server and the condiment runner, the food runner, and trying to do it all. And we sat down, and like 3 or 4 more tables came in and sat behind us. And it was not the value that you'd want out of that business. We're here on vacation. You want to sit back, relax, not have to worry about anything. But they had one actually they did have a second busboy that was running around helping clear tables and offering this and that. But every time we needed her attention, either take an order or refresh her drink or do something there, we had to ask the busboy to go get her because she was too strung out and too past. And sure, the restaurant itself is saving probably payroll. I know service payroll is about $5 an hour to $6 an hour plus your tips you get, but the house pays them $5 to $6 as their base pay. But we were looking at what you get out of that. They're saving $5, but they're hurting 20 people sitting in a restaurant because they're not getting the service they should get. If they had 2 people there, at least they could share the tips and pool and actually create better value, create better service, creating bigger tips, which they're getting paid more money for doing that. And that's what it was. It was unfortunately, it was a little bit sad to see that. I mean, it was great that they had a great little venue. They're getting a restaurant. You could tell it was a husband and wife running the restaurant and doing that, but everybody's only 2 people are basically trying to do everything. They had a couple helping assistants, but they weren't allowed to take the drinks. They couldn't make the drinks behind the bar. They were there to just help clear the tables and get a water glass. If you drop a fork, you get that, which you need that help as well. But what are they going to really win? I said, are we going to say, we can't wait to go back there? I said, yeah, the food was good, but the service is, it was okay. The people were really nice. They were just way overworked. They're trying to save $5. And because they're saving $5, the value of their service is defaulting to the customer. Like, our experience isn't as good as it could be if they had another person there. So if you got some sort of service industry business, whether it be a restaurant or a lawn care company or a pool service or anything like that, where your customers, you're giving value to them, it doesn't matter what you're charging for price as long as you follow up with a value. People have always said, don't overpromise and underachieve. You always want to overachieve and underpromise. And that's the same thing. If you're selling your service as a higher price, as a good value, you better make sure your value stands behind it. And to me, that restaurant did not have the value there. Yeah, would I go there again? Yeah, I probably would go there again, but I might double check to see if they've got a couple servers on that night to make sure things are done right. So if you got a service-oriented business, and you want to see what layouts, I'm going to have a sounding board to get some ideas of what you want to do, give me a call. You can reach me at boativation.net. I'm happy to work with you, talk to you about what's going on, what you have, what kind of blocks you have, why you can't get another person hired, or why aren't you hiring somebody. Sometimes you don't even know that yourself. And I've got a whole program on how to hire people as well to create that target goal of hiring somebody to help you out with that. So I'm Captain Brian. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great week, and let's get motivated.